Hi, and a very warm welcome. Greg Parry here, Wellbeing Specialist. And whilst we're exploring all the wonderful ways for you to improve your health, your happiness, and your well-being, let's talk about a slightly darker issue, something that we tend to ignore. And it's about depression and burnout, because there is so much stress and pressure affecting people today that it's very easy to forget that fine dividing line between life's daily stresses and tripping over that line and getting closer to burnout. Now, I've worked with a lot of people who've experienced both burnout and depression. And the reason I'm signaling this issue to you today is because it is much easier to introduce a program of prevention before we cross over into burnout or depression. It's much easier to prevent than it is to cure. If you have suffered from burnout or depression, let me reassure you, it is possible to have a complete recovery. But let's just look at some of the warning signs. Life is busy, life is stressed. We are in many ways obsessed with the daily details of our lives, and we don't create much room for peace, calm, reflection, meditation, relaxation, mindfulness. You know the list. But if you're having difficulty sleeping, that's a big clue. It's affecting your digestion. If you're experiencing even something as strange as a hormonal imbalance, which is a very complex issue, if you're experiencing rashes, an overactive immune system, these could be clues that your body is under too much stress too much of the time. And I want you to take a moment just to reflect on the quality of your life, how you are feeling physically. Listen to your body. Listen to the message that it's trying to communicate to you, because your body is often trying to send you a very simple message that maybe everything isn't as well balanced as it should be. If we take notice, pay heed, pay attention to these little messages, we can make some very small, subtle adjustments to how we're living, how we're thinking and feeling that can have powerful, dramatic impacts on our health and our well-being. Because part of my mission is to make sure you don't experience burnout, that you don't feel that loss of control that often leads to depression. I want you guys to have the best possible life. And there are lots of influences that can contribute to the overall quality of well-being. Now, if you would like to talk to me about any of these issues, feel free to email me. I get lots of correspondence. I reply very quickly. It's all confidential, and my address is in the description. But in the meantime, just take that short little step back away from the daily routine. Look at how your body is responding to your life, to the pressures. You'll soon recognize where there might be some imbalances or problems. And that's your invitation to have a think about some subtle adjustments to your daily routines. I'm right here if you want me. You just drop me a line. I'll get back to you straight away. But in the meantime, may I wish you a wonderful day. I'll be back with you again tomorrow.